Hey, this is Edwin Dearborn, another edition of Growth Driven. Good morning to you. Today, we're going to talk about how to grow your authority as a leader. Hey, Edwin Dearborn here, another edition of Growth Driven. Good morning to you. If you're a leader or someone that is looking to grow as a leader, I think this podcast, this video will offer you some great insight. I was just interviewed by the Wicked Smart Real Estate Group back in Rhode Island. Chris Prefontaine, great interview. And he asked me a question which inspired me to do this podcast on this topic. So he runs a very large, engaged real estate investment team back east. He's got clients all over the United States. And one of the things that he always stresses is build your authority. Build your authority as a real estate individual. Build your authority as an expert in the area. So he asked all his guests, what does authority mean to you? How could you add value on this topic that we talk about all the time? And he said that I gave the most clear definition he's ever heard because I gave him the definition. And if you know me, I love looking at words. And I think this is not only is the word great, but it's an unlock for you by understanding this. The word authority is derived from the word author. And I'm going to bring up my screen here to show you what the definition is of author. So let me grab this. For whatever reason, it does not want to do it. Cancel. Let me see if I can share my screen. Share screen. Okay, it is, for whatever reason, I'm having a little technical glitch, so I will not do that. But this is, I'll just read it to you as I'm looking at this. So this is from thefreedictionary.com. Look up the word author. It gives you the typical definitions, the writer of a book, article, or other text. Definition 2, one who writes or constructs an electronic document or system, such as a website. Get that. Number 3, an originator or creator, as of a theory or plan. And it comes from the Latin word auctor, meaning creator, augere, to create. Okay. So if you were to create some type of electronic system, podcast is an electronic system. You could have a blog, electronic system. You could author a podcast like Growth Driven. You could author an email newsletter. You could author an ebook on Kindle. These are all electronic systems. See, when you look into the idea of creating authoritative content, we intuitively look to authors as authorities. It's just an intuitive connection that people have. When I show up and I give somebody a book, or I give them, hey, I'm a host of a podcast, and we talk about with experts about how to drive growth, my authority in their eyes grows automatically because it's like, okay, he's just not a businessman with a business card. Anybody can call themselves a businessman. Anybody can get a business card. I mean, I was doing photography at the age of 17 and had a business card and called myself a businessman. I didn't know anything about business other than I can call myself one, I get a business card, and I went out and hustled photography deals as best as I could. But the minute I tell people I've written books, I have a blog, I have a weekly email, I host a podcast, I've had hundreds of thousands of visitors to my YouTube page, I've got a large email database. In their eyes, my authority grows simply because I've authored content. So how does this apply to you? I find that most business people don't create content. They don't have an email database. They don't work on how to inspire people with valuable information that the audience finds valuable. But the moment you become the creator, the gatekeeper of said valuable information, and you continue to distribute that in an educational, help your community fashion, your authority will grow. Now, my book, Referology, that I just published, you can buy for $1.99, or you can get it for free. That's right, you can get it for free. You can go to brandedshareables.com. I'll put the link below after this video, and it'll be in the podcast and in the video. brandedshareables.com. Find the page, Referology, download it for free. And I talk about how you could use a small circle of individuals. I don't care how small the circle is. It's 10 people. You've got 10 people in your iPhone. You can get their emails. Start there. And then find out what they need and want, and then start to curate or create content and continually educate yourself and others, and you will build your authority as a leader in that field. Now, if you're struggling on, still, I read your book and I've been reading other books and I watch podcasts of you and other people, and I still don't know where to go, then I'd love to work with you on creating your next strategic move on how to grow your authority as a leader. But I'm telling you, assume the beingness of an author, author something, find something that you're passionate about sharing or educating others, distribute that to the right people, the people that would find it valuable, and you will find your authority growing as a leader in whatever field of your choosing. And again, if you need help with that, please reach out to me. It's been another edition of Growth Driven. You make it an absolute fantastic day. Bye-bye.